New tonight, we have learned that actor and Baltimore native Lance Reddick has died.
The sudden passing of Lance Reddick, I think that's pretty shocking, man. The guy was only 60 years old.
Yeah,
and
he was very fit.
Yeah, that's what gets me. He was very fit, athletic. He was in great shape.
Need a new desk.
Yeah. I wish I would have Burton.
He was big on Destiny, which my wife plays a lot.
Yeah, it's Savala,
and apparently he actually played the game as well. And he was always recording like goofy voice messages in character for other players and things like that. So
yeah, he was a huge part of like the main story and stuff like that.
Such a recognizable voice as well.
Mm-hmm.
But what consumes me in this moment is the human loss. We've watched so many die for this war.
Fringe, Spartacus, The Wire.
I first saw him on Oz.
So disheartened just last week. I was visiting one of the offices where I work with some folks for some software stuff. There are younger folks there. We're talking about how they just don't have anything good to watch. And I said, well, what about Oz? Because I made some sort of Oz joke and nobody got it, right? And I realized how old I am and how old Oz was. Oz is where I will remember.
I first kind of became aware of him really as an actor in Fringe. He was like the head of like that organization. He kind of just had like this presence that kind of made you take notice.
He had traction on a lot of shows. I mean, you look at his body of work, it was huge. That dude worked his ass off. I just hope that he did get to enjoy at least, some of what he was able to make and some of his success while he was alive, But I saw this and I wanted to cry after I read it. How has your friendship with Keanu Reeves changed after 4 movies? Because they were talking to him about John Wick 4 before he passed away. And Lance says, we've gotten to know each other a little better. My first day of filming happened to be Keanu's birthday. But he wasn't in the scene. He came to the set anyway at 9 o'clock at night with his girlfriend, who I had never met. His girlfriend is cool as fuck. And she told me that she asked Keanu what he wanted to do for his birthday. And he said, I want to go see Lance. He'd never done this before, but he wrote me a note thanking me for what I brought to the character in those movies. And he wanted to give the note to me. I'll never forget it. I'm going to cry now. I almost cried when I read that because that speaks so well of both guys, really. Because I've always loved Keanu. I mean, look at my avatar is Keanu.
I think he did enjoy himself because, we were talking about his involvement in the Destiny games. And, he actually played it kind of secretly alongside everybody. And he recorded all kinds of silly messages. He was quite active in the community.
One fucking Guardian has been kicking your race's collective asses for 9 years. They killed gods for fun and to turn them into guns for a meme. They genocide entire races for loot. They assassinated your last leader, cleaned out your daddy's ship, while he wrote fan fiction about them and promptly fucked off to let you pick up the pieces.
He did enjoy himself. He was a part of what he did. He had an enthusiasm for what he did, and that's become a vanishingly rare quality these days. So I think it's definitely worth celebrating him. Even if we didn't like everything he was in, he was consistently good in whatever he did, or at least made the best of it.
Where's my iconic slave role? Hey, I wish I would have Burton. All y'all! All y'all! Warp speed, don't rainbow read me, nigga!